Okay, it is 7:09 and it is still very light out and I'm outside, so no complaints. It kind of feels like the first twinge of summer. Definitely, it's been a crazy couple weeks, not just with the market and new properties coming on, but also just people putting their boats in the water and going by town docks and seeing people out and about and eating outside, and it's definitely a huge shift. I actually got a chance to kind of get away up to Vermont for a couple days this past weekend, and I think it was warmer here. It was a little chilly. It definitely still felt like a little early spring up there, but I came home this afternoon and gosh, town was busy and it was nice to see people out and about. So definitely feeling that summer urge. I am just popping on tonight. I wanted to talk about something that came in the newspaper last week that I think people know I'm involved in, but thought I would, now that it's more public, thought I would give people a little bit more insight as to what's happening. And that's with the New Hampshire Boat Museum. So you may have seen, whether it was the Laconia Daily Sun or a lot of the newspapers around, it came out, WMER even did a feature where the New Hampshire Boat Museum is expanding, which is super exciting. And we are moving to expanding our space, I should say, to a portion in Moultonborough. Ironically, it's directly across from my office. I look out my window and I can see the building. So it is the original Keepsake Quilting building on Whittier Highway. They since sold a few years back, and it's been used by a tenant now, but it is going to be home to the new expanding New Hampshire Boat Museum. So super exciting. It's 25,000 square feet of space, which is more than I think we could ever have imagined. And we are excited to create it as a space that people will see. I think for so many years it's been a space that it's a warehouse building. It's been, not something that people wanted to have in the forefront, and our goal is to definitely make it noticeable and have a presence here. We're excited. We're close to Center Harbor. We're close to a lot of the different lake communities, not just in Wolfboro, but now kind of more central to Squam and even Winnisquam and the other side of the lake, as we say, on Meredith and into Guilford and Laconia and Paugus and all of that area. So we're really excited. Again, I'm on the board, so I've been pretty well informed and involved in it. I'm also kind of been right up front on the front lines in the purchase of this building. So that we're hoping and anticipating a closing of that come early June. Once that happens, again, more details will roll out, and we're not just jumping over there immediately. There is going to be a renovation period, so we will be able to spend some time and actually turn it into a beautiful space, and a space that we are excited about. Again, 25,000 square feet of space. So I know we had initial plans to build a new museum in Back Bay and Wolfboro, and we still own that land as of right now. We still own the building on Center Street, but this is really an opportunity in this crazy market where building is expensive, and it's gotten a lot crazier. We were anticipating something 10 to 15,000 square feet, and we're going to be purchasing something with 25,000 square feet of possibility. So not only can we store boats, but we can also present them. There's a lower level with crazy high ceilings, so I'm excited to have a full sailboat in there. And we have an exciting vision. I think we really want it to be a part of the community, not just the Moultonborough community, but the greater Lake Winnipesaukee and Lakes Region community. And it's an opportunity for people to get involved. So I think it is, again, you may have heard about our expansion. You may have heard about our capital campaign that's been ongoing to raise funds for the build and or the new museum. That's still ongoing. And once we own the building, we are excited to be able to bring people through to see how they can get involved more, whether it's donating time, whether it's, planning to bring their families there. We really want it to be a really community family space. And I'm excited that I've been on the forefront of that. Having a young family myself, it's important to kind of leave your stamp wherever you go. And I think that this is an opportunity for us to do that. So definitely ironic that it's across the street from my office and our office there in Moultonborough. And I stare at it every day. So we're excited. We're anxious to get the projects going. I mean, decisions are being made literally as we speak on a weekly basis. So it's that exciting time. It's kind of like what I'm going through with building my home. I'm also feel like I'm building a new museum and helping to create a vision. So stay tuned for that. I just wanted to give some people some insight because I know it did become a little bit more public in the newspapers, and and statewide that we are expanding. And you know, we are definitely more than a museum, not to quote that ubiquitous quote that you've heard us say, but we have a lot of opportunities to really become more involved in the community, and we're excited to share those with everybody around. So stay tuned. I'm sure pop on soon. Again, we're hoping to close on that building early June, and we'll be starting a renovation process probably within the next year. You know, that's ongoing. Things take time. So yeah, follow along, see our journey. I'm sure I will share more of that, and have a great Sunday.